You probably heard the phrase, mum's the word. Someone said this to me the other day. I got to thinking about it a little bit. Generally, it means to be quiet, to say nothing. And as I looked up the meaning of the word, where did that come from? Well, it has nothing to do with mummies or Egypt or anything like that. It doesn't have anything to do with mums over in England, moms. Nothing like that. But it has to do with the sound of the word, mum, which is like being quiet, like raising your finger. And in this world that we live in, mum's the word, I think is a little bit of a challenge because our life is so busy and so full of so many things, and it has a tendency to be pretty loud and pretty raucous at times. And yet, God's word tells us sometimes mum's the word. Reminded me of Psalm 46. In Psalm 46, it reminds us very clearly in verse 10. In fact, this is an amazing psalm that talks about God being our refuge. He's our strength. He fights our battles. And even in the midst of the battle of life, God tells us in verse 10, "Be still and know that I am God." Have you taken time to let mum be the word in your life? God tells us to do that every once in a while, to step back, be still. Mum's the word. Know that He is God. That's BT Daily. We'll see you next time.